Hello everybody, Mr. Sharks here back for another tutorial video. Today we are going to be doing the interior part of the Atlantic Craft Hello Neighbour Alpha 2 house. So what I mean by interior is this part. I have also fixed a few things since last episode. I was able to go back and replicate all of the crates and the sofas and stuff that were here. I've also managed to fix this back wall because the reason I did black concrete to begin with is because I didn't know you could get paintings that were 3 by 3. I thought the biggest was like 4 by 4 or something. I don't know. So I went back, fixed that, and yeah. So the first part I do before I do a jump cut will be this little area, the hallway, and ignore the hole in the window. That's just so I can go backwards and forwards. But the first thing you're going to need is black concrete, and the first thing we need to do is come to this window over here, the right-hand side, and cover it up with black concrete or, any dark object or dark block, so you cannot see inside. There we go. We don't need the black concrete anymore. Well, we will need later just for the door. Right. So you should have this from when we did I don't know what part, but when we did the stairs or hallway or whatever it was, you should be left with this. And what you are going to need to do is come over here. Wait, first of all, the blocks you're going to be needing are cyan wool, light blue wool, acacia fence, which we will get rid of in a minute because we only need about 6 or 7 of those. Warped planks, acacia planks, red sandstone stairs, or since last episode when I discussed it, resin bricks, depending on what your preference was, and smooth quartz block, lantern, and of course painting, and if you're able to, barrier blocks. So just quickly, take your acacia planks and come over here. And what you're going to want to do is fill this corner up here, except the last block there on that side. So 4 there, and then 3 there. So now we do not need the acacia fence. I told you we wouldn't need it. So the next thing I'm going to do is just mark out the area that we have. So what we are going to do is place acacia planks here, and they want to be how tall? They want to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So these acacia planks, do them 8 blocks tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't count. 1, 2, 3. I did 7. I was almost there. All right, 8. Now with these 8, actually this 8 goes round, where we have the wall. So when we do the wall pattern, which I will show you in a quick second, the wall or the wool, both, in the same context, are just 7 blocks high, and then you will need to surround that with acacia planks. And also to save time for now, I will just be doing the 1 block, and then I will be dragging them up. So we are going to start next to the acacia, one that we have here. And what we are going to want to do is do the alternating pattern that we have with quite a few of our rooms. I cannot think of any, if there even is any, in here with the kitchen, the alternating pattern. But I will still go through it like I always do. So for the first one we are going to need is cyan wool, then light blue wool, then cyan. Then turn the corner, and we are going to do light blue, cyan, light blue, cyan, light blue. Then cyan. Then we are going to continue this alternating pattern until, actually, to save, I'll tell you what I can do. This alternating pattern will continue all the way across until we get to the window. So just keep doing one block difference, and you should finish on a cyan block, and we have. So you've done that. Let me just quickly count what this is. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. So 14 of an alternating pattern. Like that. So start with light blue wool and end with cyan. Then you have your window here, and you want to do light blue, cyan, light blue. I missed that one. Cyan, light blue, then cyan, and then these will go all the way to the top. Now, this wall here is where we have our painting, so this one's a little bit different. So for when we turn the corner, you want to do cyan. By the way, this is why, even though the patterns are alternating, this is why I still go through them, because sometimes they do double up in the corners, you know, and other stuff. But anyway, this one is cyan. Then you want to do one block of light blue wool, then 2 smooth quartz blocks, then 1 light blue wool, and then acacia planks. And here is where our staircase should be. So drag your acacia, wait, no, it's 3, not 2, sorry. It's 3 smooth quartz blocks, then your light blue wool, then your acacia planks. So then what you're going to want to do is drag your acacia planks to the top and connect those like that. And this is the doorway, aside from the stairs that we haven't done. And once I've done this wall, I will explain the rest as well. So the next thing we are going to want to do is take your smooth quartz block and do 4 blocks over here, like so. Then on this side over here, make these 3 blocks high in total. Then then on top of that, do 2 smooth quartz blocks. Then on top of that, do 2 light blue wool. And then this is exactly what I was talking about, where you have the acacia planks that go all the way around. So what you want to do is do cyan wool, then light blue, then cyan, then 2 blocks going down with your light blue, and then your cyan should just connect like that. So we should have this weird shape. Then surround, or not surround, completely fill this wall up with smooth quartz blocks. Except for, well, no, still surround it. But on the top middle one, you are going to need a lantern. So if you're able to, a barrier block there, and then a lantern there. So, and then also you are going to need a painting to go in this middle 3. So let me just show you where the middle 3 are. So it is this area here, if you can tell by my blocks. Now, the painting that I chose, because obviously he has modded paintings, I think the painting that I chose was kind of a dark one that I think would fit the neighbour. I don't think it was that one, but I'm kind of thinking I should use this one now. So I'm just going to choose this one, but you know, you can choose any one you want. There we go. Then while I'm here, I will just mark out the floor. So as you can probably guess, the floor is on the same layer as where we ended the stairs. But when it comes to this doorway, you just want to do them there, and then the next block, so here will be where we start the stairs, but I will do that in the next, or no, after I've done the jump cut. So I will just quickly fill this in, like so. And then I will not be filling in the walls. I will be doing that during the jump cut just to save time. But what I will do is the acacia planks, and the reason I'm doing it to save time is because we need to do the same thing as the child's bedroom where the key card is, where we have upside down red sandstone stairs. What I will do though, just to mark it out, is the window one. No, actually, so I can mark it out, I will do this back wall over here. So what you want to do is drag these up for 7, like I said earlier. Then on the 8th layer, acacia planks. So as you can see, this will just all connect round like this, like that. But where we have the stairs, so the first one here is light blue wool there, and that is where our first set of stairs will go, connecting to the other side. Then 2 blocks of cyan wool there, and then, your stair there. Then 3 light blue wool, and then your stair there. And that is it. Whereas with the child's room, had a lot more stairs on either side. So as you can see, this one had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I say a lot more, but if you look, it had 5 either side. The other one only has 3. Now, like I say, I'll be doing a jump cut where we fill all this in. So let me just quickly do this, where we mark out the stairs. There we go. So like I say, you want to drag these to the other side. You want to drag your acacia planks to the other side. But what you do not want to do is where we've done a acacia plank layer across here, you do not want to do that on this window. You just want to have, let me go to the finished one so I can show you. You guys just want to have it going to the top, as you can see by this. So you can see all of these go all the way round. The stairs connect to the wall, but there's no orange or acacia planks there. This one connects right to the roof. So I'll be doing a jump cut, grab the pictures I need for this section, and yeah, I will see you guys in a second. I am back, and as you can see, I have done what I told you guys to do. But before we actually begin the next section, I forgot to place an armor stand. You just want to place it there. We will need another armor stand for the next bit as well, but you know. Okay, so we will need quite a few more blocks than will fit in my inventory for the next section. But what you need for this first section is white terracotta, smooth quartz block, light grey terracotta, acacia planks, red sandstone stairs, quartz pillars, warped stairs, and warped planks. So, as I said while we were building the floor, the stairs, which are warp stairs, will want to start here, 1 block above the floor there, and you will also need another layer. So 2 layers of warped planks, and then here is where the floor is. So let's get on to the actual walls of this area. So what you want to do is hang on. So on this side over here, you want to have white terracotta going up until I think it's the same. Well, I'll find out in a second anyway. So, so your layer is here where the floor is, and then you want acacia, not acacia. Sorry, I'm very confused. Sorry. Here you want warped planks there, and then here as well, just so it gets covered up. And then here is where the next wall will be, but I will go round the room so you guys can see. Right, so as the floor is here, what you want to do next is white terracotta there, then two smooth quartz blocks there, then white terracotta, two white terracotta there, then three white terracotta there. Then on the bottom here, do three smooth quartz blocks, and then connect those top and bottom with your smooth quartz blocks there. Because this is meant to represent the hole in the wall that's in the actual game, but I'm guessing, that despite all of the mods that he used, there was no way to put a hole in the wall and a painting there. But yeah, anyway, this is what it looks like. So we will just continue on, and I don't think we need the smooth quartz block anymore. So anyway, let's continue. So what you need to do now, working our way round, is for the next wall, take your light grey terracotta and to do one layer there, and just go up until the same height as this one. Then a layer of white terracotta, then light grey terracotta there. Then moving over this side, you once again want to do white terracotta here where the stairs is, and it wants to go to the same height as that one. And this is our back wall over here. So, and what I mean by that is this is where the wall was going across. This wall just goes all the way to the back. Then, of course, the next layer is light grey terracotta. So you want to cover up the stair there. I say cover up the stair, but you know what I mean. Then drag to the top. Then the next layer is white. Then the next layer is light grey. Now, for this next part, you want to have acacia planks going all the way to the top. Then on the next layer, which I think is the sixth layer, let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that is. So on the sixth layer, so the same layer as this one here, you want to connect that going all the way across and also fill up this entire area here for its own little roof. So you should have that, your own little roof. And while I'm here, I will just quickly do this little floor area. There we go. Now, once again, I will continue going this way. By the way, the reason I think this is here is because they wanted to do the same thing where they have this where it matches, because as you can see from the actual roof, you've got the bits that stick out, and you've also got that here for the main one there, which is I think one block wider, because if you look at the middle bit, you've got two, then two, and then the stair, but this one it's two and then one and then the stair. So anyway, they just wanted to match up the center area. So anyway, continuing on without me keep talking, take your white terracotta and go along. So this one, you want to do 4 of each. So what I mean by 4 of each is that's 1 white terracotta, 1 light grey, 2 white terracotta, 2 light grey. Do you get what I mean now? So anyway, we need 4 of that. So there we go. So we've got 4 of each there, and you should end on your light grey terracotta. Then turn the corner for your wall over here, and this is where your white terracotta is going to go. Then for this back wall, you want to once again do 4. So just this. There we go. And you should end on your light grey there. Then this one over here, you want to do until the same, as the back wall. So just continue your alternating pattern, going all the way across until you are in the same line. Sorry, I'm messing this up. Until you are the same bit as that one, which we are now. But what we do need to do is mark out a little doorway. And I forgot to grab a picture of this back wall, or I think I did. The best I can see is that we want to start with white terracotta there. So just continue this pattern quickly. Right, so that's fine. So on the back wall, it's exactly the same. But what we do need is this doorway marked out, like I said. Hang on, let me quickly count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, so here, on this bit here is where the door wants to go. So when he was building this, I'm guessing, it was so close to being connected, but they just didn't connect it. That's why there's black concrete here, or, it's very dark in his video, because of how close it was, but they just couldn't get it right, I'm guessing. So here is where the doorway is. So if we just quickly build each of these sides up, on the third block, you want pillar quartz connected, and then behind that, black concrete to cover that up. And then let me just quickly do the warped planks there. You can also get rid of your pillar quartz blocks. Grab yourself iron doors and just do that back bit there, same as the bedroom. So for this layer, once again, you want to drag these all to the top, and once again, where we can see the orange layer here, this wants to go all the way across. And when I say across, I mean going all the way round these parts. There we go, that has connected perfectly. I will save the going up bits until the thumbnail, because this one, it's not important, and I will also not be doing a jump cut. So when I do my outro, I will just do it in the completed one. But once again, as you guys probably guess, we need to do the red sandstone stairs. So for this one, where we had an alternating pattern, for this one, we literally just want light grey terracotta. So your red sandstone stairs will be in the same starting position where, you've got your acacia plank here, and then you want your red sandstone stair there going all the way up. So these walls are literally just light grey terracotta all the way across. So exactly the same as the other one. So your back wall is light grey terracotta there, and then let's just quickly do this. And there we go. As you can see, that is everything done. I will just quickly do the other side, because dragging stairs is a lot quicker than doing a different alternating pattern of wall. So yeah, not wool, wall, Sometimes I think I'm paranoid that I say the wrong thing, but then I'll like listen back or watch the video back, and I'll say wall, like perfect W-A-L-W, no, W-A-L-double-L, and then the next sentence will be not wall, and then I'll think to myself, I said it perfectly to begin with. Why am I saying that? Anyway, that is this bit done. Then you want to fill in the floor with warped planks. And don't worry, after this we just have some crates to place, as well as your singular light for this area. same as the other area where it was just a lamp. But don't worry, this one is on the floor, so you do not need barrier blocks if you have access to those. So we can get rid of everything now. I will keep my white terracotta as well as light grey concrete because I've done the walls, but if you guys have already done them, then obviously get rid of them. I forgot to grab myself a pale oak sign as well. Alright, so finishing off this area with the details, come to the back wall over here and come to this third block here with the light grey terracotta area. So what you want to do is leave a block gap and we want a 3-block sofa here. So do 1 pale oak stair there, 1 there, and then 1 there. Now if you actually watch the video, the sofa was kind of like a mix of grey and white. None of the grey stairs really match, so I went with white. White doesn't match either, in my opinion, but white was a lot closer than any of the grey options. But once again, if you watch the video and decide you prefer, say, stone stairs than this stair, then once again, feel free to change it. It's all up to you. Then the next block is just a lantern next to the stair there. Then turn to the right, leave a block gap, and then do 1 block there and another block over there. So this is the final sofa, and for this one I used pale oak signs because you cannot do 2 stairs connecting. So as you can see, these ones connected perfectly, but if you try and connect 2 stairs, they do not. So I used signs for that one. Now for the crate of this area, come to the middle of your sofa, leave a block gap and do 1 oak plank there. Then once again, leave another block gap and do another block. Now turning around, this one here, this block here, you want to place an armor stand there, and that is the final armor stand. Then in the middle area, leave a 2-block gap here and place a spruce plank there, so 2 blocks from the lantern. Then that is it on its own. Then coming back to this one, do 1 up there, oak plank, and then a spruce plank down here. Then going diagonal again, do 1 spruce plank there with 2 either side, so you've got like a small L shape there. Then next to that, do the exact same pattern, just with oak. Then do diagonal to that, you want to do a spruce plank there. Then in line with this one and this one, do a oak plank there. So these is your crates, and this is the area completely done, and this is now the house completely done. So all that we've got left to do is just the outside details, and obviously the the player house across the street if you guys still stick around for that. But yeah, anyway, let me quickly do my outro. So like I said, you will want to fill up the walls and it will look like this. By the way, in case you guys think this is dark, this is exactly how it was in the video. So do not blame me, this was exactly how it was in the video. So yeah, as you can see, this is everything done, and this is also where I'm going to wrap up today's video. So yeah, this is, like I said a second ago, the actual main house, aside from all the outside stuff, completely done. So the series, this part of the series, aside from the player house, will be done. Next episode will be finished. So yeah, that is where I'm going to wrap up today's video. If you guys have any building suggestions, then please let me know in the comment section down below, along with any horror games you'd like me to play on the channel. If you guys are new here, we are trying to hit 2k subs by the end of the year. And if you are, if you're new here, I mess up my outro a lot and repeat myself. Feel free to like and subscribe for that. And if we do hit 2K subs by the end of the year, I'll be doing a £50 gift card giveaway of any gift card of your choice. So Amazon, PlayStation, Xbox, anything like that. But yeah, other than that, if you feel free to leave a like on the video and subscribe, obviously. I've already said that, haven't I? Yep, anyway. I hope you all have an awesome rest of your day. Stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye, guys.